Hello everyone, our lesson for today is all about linear equations. When we say linear equations in the standard form, we have Ex positive b is equal to 0, where x is not equal to 0. And let's have an examples before we have an exercise. Let's see. Example, solve for linear equations. Three over 4x negative 6 is equal to 0. Then we copy 3/4 x negative 7. Then we add both sides by positive 6. This one we add both sides here, positive 6. And then we cancel out negative and positive 6. The remaining is 3 over 4x is equal to positive 6. Then this one we divide both sides by the reciprocal of 3/4. So we have 12 over 12 is equal to 1. And then this one, 6, we multiplied by 4 over 3, the reciprocal of 3/4. And then 6 times 4 becomes 24. Hindi siya makita dito. 6 times 4 becomes 24. We have x here. Since 12 over 12 is 1, so we have x. And then 24 divided by 3 is equal to 8. Therefore, our x is equal to 8. And then, to check, we should use the distribution property, which we can distribute the value of x and the unknown variable. So we have 3/4 of x negative 6 is equal to 0. So we have 3/4, the value of x, we substitute which is x, 8, and then negative 6 is equal to 0. Then 24, 8 times 3 becomes 24 over 4 minus 6. So 24 divided by 4 is equal to 6. Then 6 minus 6 is equal to 0. Therefore, 8 is the solution of the equation 3 over 4x is the solution of equation 3/4 x negative 6 is equal to 0. And then we have another ways in solving linear equations. Let's see, solve for clearing fractions. It means that we should clear our equations that it is equate both sides. So we have clearing fractions. Like for example, so third x positive 10 negative x over 5 is equal to 36 over 5. So let's see. So third x positive 10 negative x over 5 is equal to 36 over 5. So we have to multiply its sides, both sides, by 15, which is our less common denominator. So we have 15 both sides. And then before we simplify this one, we should divide. So 15 divided by 3 is equal to 5 times 2. From the numerator we have 10, so 10x. Then positive 15 times 10 becomes 150. And then we have 15 divided by 5 is equal to 3. 3 times x becomes 3x. So we have 3x here. And then in the equations we have 15 divided by 5, we have 3. 3 times 36 becomes 108. And then we collect like terms, so 10x minus 3x becomes 7x. We have 7x here is equal to 108. Then transpose 150, it becomes negative 150. Then 108 minus 150 becomes negative 42. Since 7x, we have to divide both sides by 7, so we have x. Cancel out 7, it becomes 7 over 7 is equal to x. Since x is the coefficients of 1, so we have x. And 42 divide 7 becomes 6. So we have used negative 6. This is the answer. And then we have to check if it is correct. Whether the value of x is negative 6. So let's check. We have so third x, positive 10, negative x over 5 is equal to 36 over 5. So we have, then we substitute the value of x, which is negative 6 over 5. And then let's say 2 times negative 6 becomes negative 12 over 3 plus 10. Then this is positive because negative times negative becomes positive. And then this one. So we have negative 12 over 3 becomes negative 4 plus 10 plus 6 over 5 is equal to 36 over 5. And then this one, we should use the least common denominator. We have least common denominator here is 5 times 10 becomes 50. And 5 divided by 5 is equal to 1. So 1 times 6 is equal to 6. And then negative 20, which one is 56? So negative 20 minus 56 is equal to 36 over 5. We have 36 over 5. So it is equation. So we have the right answer. So negative 6 is the solution of 2 over 3 x positive 10 negative x over 5 is equal to 36 over 5. And then we have another ways in solving linear equations. Let's say we verify an identity whether the solutions is correct by, and it is equate to both sides. So let's simplify the left side of the equations. Let's say 3x cubed negative 8 is the quantity of x cubed negative 8 over x negative 2. So we have 3, and then we have to factor this x cubed. We use the formula of the difference of cubes. So we have x negative 2, and then x squared. 2 times x equals 2x. Then the square root of 2 is 4 becomes this one. Use the formula of the difference of cubes over x squared. So cancel out the common factors. The remaining is 3x squared, the quantity of x squared, positive 2x, positive 4. And then we simplify this one. So 3 times x squared becomes 3x squared. Then 2x times 3 becomes 6x. 3 times 4 becomes 12. So this is so we have to verify. So 3x squared from the top is the same equations. So equations of 3x cubed negative 8 is the same as the equations in 3x squared. So both sides are similar. Then I give you all the ways in solving linear equations. Let's do an exercises. Like for example, number 1, we have 2x positive 10 is equal to 40. Since we can find the value of x, we isolate the value in x by adding both sides of negative 10. So we have 2x positive 10 is equal to 40. Since 2x positive 10, we multiply, we add both sides by negative 10, so 40 and negative 10. So cancel out positive 10 and negative 10. Remaining is 2x, and then 40 minus 10 is equal to 30. Divide by 2, and 30 divided by 2. And then we have 2 here. So our x is equal to 15. And then let's check if it is correct, if the value of x is an equations of 2x positive 10 is equal to 40. Let's do a distributive property. So we have the value of x 15. So 2 times 15 is 30 plus 10 is equal to 40. Then 30 plus 10 is equal to 40. Therefore 15 is the solutions of the equation 2x positive 10 is equal to 40. And then let's have an exercise number 2. We have 5x positive 2 is equal to 2x negative 10. So we have to isolate the value of x. So we have 5x positive 2. We add both sides by negative 2. So 2x negative 10. We subtract, I mean, we can add negative 2. So we have to subtract, cancel out negative 2 and positive 2. And then this one is negative 10 plus negative 2 is becomes negative 12. So we add is negative 12. And then 5x is equal to transpose negative 2x here. Since positive 2x, if we transpose, we have negative 2x. So 2x, this one is negative 2x, negative 12. So cancel out. So we have 5 minus 2x becomes 3x. Cancel out 2x negative 2x. The remaining is negative 12. So 3 over 3. Since 3 over 3 is equal to 1. And then negative 12 is equal to 3. And this is the answer, which is negative 4. Let's check if the value of x negative 4 is correct from the equation. So we have to check. We distribute the value of x here. So we have 5 negative 4 positive 2 is equal to 2 negative 4 times negative 4 negative 10. So we have negative 20 plus 2 negative 8 negative 10. So we have negative 20 positive 2 becomes negative 18. And negative 8 plus negative 10 becomes negative 18. So therefore, the solutions of 5x positive 2. And then let's have another exercise is number 3. We have 4 quantity of 2r negative 17 plus 5 quantity of 3r negative 8. 3r is inside in open parenthesis, we have negative 8. So we have 4 2r times this one is 8r, and then negative is 15 plus 5 times 3 becomes 15r negative 8. So we have to collect like terms. So 8r plus 15r is equal to 23r. Then negative 17 negative 8 we have to add. So we have negative 25. And then 23, we transpose this one by adding both sides by positive 25. So we have 23 plus 25. We transpose. Since we add both sides here by positive 25. So we have cancel out here. So we have 23. 23r is equal to 25 over 23. So So r is equal to 25 over 23, since 23 over 23 is equal to 1. And then let's check if the equation is correct. So we have 4 times 2r negative 17 plus 5 quantity of 3r negative 8 is equal to 0. So we distribute the value of r's. We have 25 over 23, let's say, and then 4 times 50 becomes 200 over 23 negative 17. Then we use the rows of fractions. Since it is the same denominator, we can use denominator 23. So we have 23 divided by 23 becomes 1 times 200 becomes 200. Then 23 times 17 is equal to 391. Then 23 divided 23 is equal to 1 times 375 is equal to 375. Then 23 times negative 8 is equal to 184. So we collect like signs. So we have positive 200 times 200 plus 375 is equal to 575. Then negative 391 plus 100 negative 184 is equal to 575. Therefore 575 minus 575 is equal to 0. So our value of r, which is 25 over 23, therefore is the solutions of the equations. So 25 over 23 is the solutions of the equations for quantity of 2r negative 17 positive 5, quantity 3r negative 8 is equal to 0. And then let's have another exercises number 4. 6x negative 7 is equal to 2x positive 5. And then to isolate the value of x, we should add both sides by positive 7 first. We have first to add positive 7 both sides. So we have 2x positive 5. Then we add both sides by 7. So cancel out negative 7 positive 7. Then it's equal to 6x. Then 2x positive 5 plus 7 becomes 12. And then we isolate again. We have to add both sides by negative 2. So we have negative 2x. Then is equal to 2x plus 12. Negative 2x. Cancel out this 2x. So we had 6x minus 2x is equal to 4x. Then cancel out this one. We have 12. And then 4x is equal to 12. We divide by 4 this one, and then the value of x, so 12 divided by 4 is equal to 3. And then let's check if it is the solution of the equations. We have the value of x is equal to 3, so we have to distribute the value of x in the equation. So we have 6 multiplied by 3, value of x negative 7 is equal to 2 times 3 positive 5. Let's see, 6 times 3 is equal to 18, then negative 7. Then 2 times 3 becomes 6 plus 5. So 18 minus 7 is equal to 11. Is then equal to 6 plus 5 becomes 11. Therefore, 3 is the solutions of the equation 6x negative 7 is equal to 2x positive 5. And then let's have another exercises number 5. We have 4x negative 3 is equal to negative 5x positive 5. So let's see, to isolate the value of x, we should add both sides by positive 3. So we have negative 5x plus 6, both sides by 3 we add. So we cancel out negative 3 and positive 3. The remaining is 4x. And then negative 5x, positive 6 plus 3 becomes positive 9. And then we divide both sides by 4. It's 1/4. So we have 4x. Oh, now we have to isolate again. So we have to add both sides by negative 5. Positive 5. So this is positive 5x. So we have to add both sides by positive x. In short, so we have transposed negative 5x into the other side. It is positive 5. So 9/9 is equal to 1. Therefore, x is equal to 1 because, and then to check, we have to distribute the value of x in the equation. So we have 4x negative 3 is equal to negative 5x positive 6. So we distribute the value of x, which is 1. So 4 times 1, negative 3 is equal to negative 5 times 1, positive 6. So we have 4 times 1 becomes 4, negative 3 is equal to 5 times, negative 5 times 1 becomes negative 5 and plus 6. So 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. Negative 5 positive 6 is equal to 1. Therefore, the solution of the equation for x negative 3 is equal to negative 5x positive 6. So 1 is the solution of 4x negative 3 is equal to negative 5x positive 6. That's all. Thank you.